Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. We are here. We are thriving. Are your headphones okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in my ear.
They're in my ear. Let's do this.
Is this taboo?
You know what this is.
What did you ever wear? What color are your underwear?
I know.
You're crass and inappropriate.
That's Justin's
You
laugh.
trippy hippie Alicia jumping on the mic from good old Utah. Fuck. Danielle, I'm starting to feel this shit.
Yes, we are.
To hard talks.
Seduction.
Seduction.
Where the talks are
His
really
name's Chris
hard.
Cruz.
I thought this was flaccid talks.
This shit sound deep.
It is deep. Extra deep.
Ring. This is hard talks.
Hard talks.
Hard talks.
Hard talks.
Hard talks. You're listening to Hard Talks
Yeah.
with Blonde and a Hippie.
This is actually flaccid talks.
Why do you put this on mute while we do this? You don't like. You like it, huh?
I do. I love it. That was a ring. That was a ring that broke. Oh, we are here. The shit show is rolling, and we are just on a hot trail to
That's right, dude. PMS, bitches.
PMA.
PMS. I said
PMS.
PMS. No, I don't care. What is it?
PMA. Positive mental attitude.
Nah, fuck that. It's positive mental syndrome.
Syndrome.
So get your PMS.
PMS is for ladies.
No, I know.
Are we
but
all?
that's what's funny about it, though.
Are we all PMS?
Get
I
your
feel like the
you
whole
PMSing
world.
right now? I'm
the
PMSing.
whole world is PMSing
I'm
right now.
PMSing right now.
Isn't that weird? How
Got
it
a heavy
seems
flow.
because you have a wide set vagina. Oh, this is Hard Talks with a Blonde and a Hippie. I'm your trippy hippie, Alicia.
Maybe a blonde and a brownie, huh?
Yeah, and a brownie.
Yeah.
That'll be your segment now.
Hell yeah.
This is Hard Talks with a brownie and a hippie.
Is this becoming a
He
thing?
said it. He said it, not me.
Is this becoming a thing?
What?
The brown hippie and a brownie.
It is now.
Hippie and a brownie and a blonde.
Every 5 weeks.
That's right.
No. Sarah will actually be here next
What a
time.
better way to take advantage of the fact that I come up here every 5 weeks and it's like, hey, let's pod. This is awesome.
Well, it's a
Learn your
good
shit out there,
the
guys.
good opportunity to see my old friend too.
That's right.
Or my new fast
relax
friend.
with the old
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
right? Relax with
new
the old
fast
stuff.
friend. Excuse
Relax
me.
with the old friend.
New fast good friends.
How old are you? You might ask.
How old do I look?
12.
Really?
How old,
That's a compliment. You want to know
how
why?
old do I look?
32. Am I close?
Fuck no.
Oh.
I'm 52. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
No, I.
I
I'll
was
be-
like, Jesus.
Oh, by the way, I just realized this on your last episode. We share the same birthday.
May 1st?
Fuck yeah.
Get the fuck
I'm
out.
telling you. You want to have a kid? I'm just kidding.
Everybody.
I'll be 40. I'll be 40 in May.
Oh, you look good. You look good.
Thanks.
Okay,
The
well,
dress.
before I forget, okay, so this is Hard Talks with a Blonde and a Brownie, or a brownie and a hippie. I am Alicia, your trippy hippie, joined this evening with my special co-host. What's your name?
Your favorite brownie? What if that sticks, though? Like, I've been doing a podcast for almost 3 years, and, like, no one knows my name. What if I say it's your favorite brownie? And there's like, well, that's stuck. Angel Severa.
And
Angel.
he is from the other side of the Beehive.
Mexico, but yeah.
Yeah, you guys know and love him. He's been on several times. And, you know, Angel and I got to talking, like he said. And I was like, homie, you just come on every 5 weeks. Let's catch
Yeah,
up.
why not? Let's do
Yeah,
this.
let's bullshit. Let's talk about life. Because life is hard. And I need to laugh at it with somebody.
Yeah, you're always laughing. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So I saw this music
Especially
video.
when we come around.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I saw this music video the other day, and the song is literally called Anxiety. Fitting, huh? So the whole music video, this girl is trying to fix things, and they just keep breaking or blowing up or shattering as soon as she is done touching it, right?
Yeah.
And then at the very end of the music video, everything is finally as she wants it. She sits down on her couch, she sparks up a blunt, and the chandelier falls and smashes the dining room table from the ceiling.
Wait,
and I'm like,
was-
wow.
Wasn't that your Snapchat, though?
Yes, is that not my life? I feel like a 3-step like thing turns into 10 steps when Alicia tries to do
That's
it.
right. That's right. You were actually having a panic attack when your old computer wasn't working, and we were all witness of it.
Yeah.
Everybody witnessed it.
Yep.
And but you know what's funny is that I personally, like, because I guess I would say you're more active on Snapchat than anything else.
Yeah.
So I have you as a friend on Snapchat, and like the day that this happened to you, I mean, I can't talk for everybody else, but I was like living it with you. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then later on, it's like, I found the computer, and I was like, oh, we're going to be just fine. And then you're like, but I can't get it right now. I'm like, fuck. And I was because the whole point was
You were throwing out solutions.
Because the whole point was, I was trying, because the whole point was to get the
52nd episode,
which is the anniversary.
Filmed. Yes.
Which, by the way, would give you a shout out at the Beehive.
Thank you.
And I was just like invested in this. I was like, listen, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Why don't you talk to this person? Worst case scenario, I meet you halfway. Let's just put it in my computer, and then you can just take it when it's all done and ready to go.
Angel's always willing to help out.
I was like, but I was like, because for some reason, simple things like that, they are like special to me. Like when it comes to like I always go like I always knew where my, like the girl that does my dreads, like how long you been with dreads. And I'm like, I know the exact date of like, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like simple things, like when you do something, like obviously the podcast is in March. March will be 3 years.
Yeah.
So
holy shit.
So when you say, hey, I wanted to do this for the anniversary episode, I was like, this is not just like any episode.
No, yeah.
But let's do it. And I was like, call these people, or call here, or call there. Like, I'll meet you somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, so I was living it with you. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I think I hit a woman because she was, like I was so frustrated. I smacked her on
you
the face.
hit a bitch for me. That's a real
she was
friend
PMSing,
right there.
not the right one.
The real PMSing, you know
That's
what
right.
I mean?
But no, but you got it. And
and then Sarah spilled beer on
and then
it.
you guys spilled beer on it. That's the reason. Why is it here?
I don't know. Well, I even saw it when I started editing the film. I was like, that was so dumb of me to put that there too. I was like, even if she didn't smack it, the whole time I would have been watching it if I was someone else. I would have been like,
here?
yeah, the beer was here. And I was like, that would have been a danger
But why is the
zone.
computer here though?
Because we're doing a quiz today.
Oh, you did say I have some ready for you, and I was like,
I do. This is an 18 and up podcast. We talk all things
Hey, the fact that
controversial.
the fact you have to say that before the quiz starts, that gets,
Well, do you want to know what the title of this quiz is?
I guess.
Am I vanilla? Or how vanilla am I?
Oh, okay.
I saved this one because I was like, ooh.
Because I'm a coconut. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Why am I a coconut? You know why?
Oh, I don't know what that was. It was like a snort.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much. Now this is covering COVID.
Thank you. That would suck because I just did a girl's hair in the salon, and then I was with like five other people. So sorry, guys. I don't have COVID.
Did you record it?
No. Well, so that's an idea. Oh, you're derailing me. 18 and up episode. Always. We talk all things controversial, difficult, wildly inappropriate, Angel, and taboo. And I curse like a sailor. I don't want to be responsible for your sweet, innocent, beautiful children saying fuck or goddamn. So Carol from California, just save those emails, okay?
By the way,
Thank you for listening.
Every time you and I have potted together,
Yeah.
there's always been like somebody that would say an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last time we were here, Mariah was here, and then the time we did it before, Justin was here.
Yes.
And the time you came to the Beehive, Justin was there.
Yes.
So there's always been like a responsible person when you and I have potted. Today, this is gonna be everywhere.
This is going to be great.
This is gonna be.
I think you and
By the way, you have the Thriller jacket on.
Do you love this?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a big photo shoot
I know, I
tomorrow.
saw it.
Yeah, see, you were
Well, I
living
saw
that
the-
with
I
me
saw-
last
yeah,
night too, because I was doing a try-on haul of all
Yeah.
these fuzzy jackets and bell bottoms, and it was fabulous.
And I was masturbating.
Oh,
Yeah, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
but he was. He's like, damn, I need
said,
a
yeah, he was.
He's like, I need a fuzzy jacket just for this purpose.
Yeah, those fuzzy jackets were cool.
They are
Are they
cool.
upstairs?
Yeah, they're all set up on the couch up there.
This is for
'cause-
the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been set up. We have a brand representative now. So they've kind of been pointing us in the direction of like how to grow our identity. And obviously, as you progress in each episode, the podcast changes.
Check out Call Her Daddy over here. Junior,
It
huh?
evolves.
Yeah.
It evolves. So the biggest thing they're looking for is like, how can we help your brand evolve as you guys do, but like make something that is like, that works for everything.
Evolve this.
Yes, Evolvis. Sounds like a vulva.
Yeah, I was
see,
gonna say evolve us.
Same frequency. See, you don't. Maybe it's a good thing we don't have a third-party person here because you and I are just gonna flow.
We're just gonna go everywhere. This episode's gonna be 6 hours long.
Oh, we could do that. Hey, hello. Your vulva is calling.
Oh, PMS.
PMS. No, you really put that in perspective for
Yeah.
me.
PMS,
Interesting.
bitches.
PMS, bitches. You totally warped my PMA.
Positive mental,
I've been
positive
promoting.
mental syndrome.
I've been promoting PMA
Positive
since
menstrual
19
syndrome.
Yes. You know what? Here.
don't
Agree
know how
with
to
me
do
on
that.
this. Ring for sex.
Yeah, but what does that mean? I ring it for sex, and no sex comes my way. I need one of these at home.
Well, maybe that's why we're gonna take this
Oh,
quiz.
okay.
Because you know what? Like maybe we need to both like learn and unlearn some things. I don't know.
Have you taken it?
Us both. I'm just gonna ask these questions.
So we're both answering?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we
cool.
can elaborate on these
Oh,
too.
nice.
So like each question will probably sidebar from.
Cool.
Just because I'm curious.
Let's do it.
So about this quiz, while many people are not completely open to talking about their bedroom activities, being kinky is more common than you think. How's your kink?
I can get kinky.
I think everyone can. According to some websites, as many as 1 in every 5 people try activities which are labeled as taboo. And we love that.
This is taboo.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Na 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 na.
Na na. Oh, I love it. People who think that they are not kinky have more often than most fantasized about various activities. What kind of activities do you think that they would?
I mean, here, why don't you set the bar? What kind of activities are you talking
I
about?
think about like getting tied up or.
But you haven't done it. You just think about it.
Well, I didn't say that, but that's where my mind immediately goes. It's like I'm not into BDSM, and if you are, totally let your freakiest flag fly.
Teach her how to do it.
I'm
yeah.
into like soft BDSM. I don't like being
You want to be
manhandled.
slapped like.
Oh no!
Get the fuck outta
I
here.
want to slap them. Okay.
Okay.
But it's hard for me to sometimes be more dominant. I don't know why. I'm a very like.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe dominating somebody. Maybe that's something I've fantasized about. Pouring hot candle wax on a hairy
Yeah, get the
chest.
fuck out. What is this?
And then when you pull
What is this?
it off,
What is this La Vida Loca music video?
Yes,
Relax.
it is. Oh, mainstream erotic movies and television shows like Spartacus, Girls, The Wolf of Wall Street. That's a great movie. When he fingers her in the nursery.
I've never seen that.
Oh my God, you need to now. Oh, Game of Thrones, True Blood, 50 Shades of Grey, which is more like 50 Shades of Lame, have made it easier for people to openly discuss what satisfies them. But there are still many people out there who don't like talking about sex or are afraid of trying new things because of judgment by their peers. For one, you're only fucking one person. Unless you're in an orgy, why would you be worried about other peers judging you? They don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah. See, I was married for 17 years. At that point, if my wife was going to be like, hey, I think I want to do this to you, I'll be like, I guess.
After that many years
Whatever.
of marriage, did you have scheduled sex times?
No.
I guess you didn't have kids, so you didn't really have to like carve out the time to.
Well, when we had her
She
kids
had
living
kids,
with us,
yeah.
and we had the youngest live with us till the end. But
So the youngest was always
yeah,
was really young
But
when
I mean,
you got
by
together?
oldest, I mean, by the time this was over, she was 20.
okay. So an adult, yeah. Do you know how kinky you really are?
No, tell me.
If we were to give you a scale of 1 to 10, where would you place yourself, and will it match how kinky you really are?
Oh,
So
yes.
no lying, no lying.
Okay.
I'd say I'm probably a 7 on the kinky.
See, I was
kinky
gonna
scale.
say 8. Yeah, so we're
Yeah, I
almost
feel
there.
like 7 is a lucky number, and that's just we're just gonna go. It's gonna be my scapegoat.
Yeah, okay, let's do
we're gonna
7.
go with that. Yeah.
Let's do 7. Because right where I was going, it's okay if I go a little below that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was gonna say 11, but you said 7, so I was like, yeah, 7.
Yeah,
Fine.
7 and 11.
Ooh, 24/7.
Side-eyeing you. Side-eyeing you hard. If you would like to find out whether you are happy with the same routine or if you could star in your own 50
Jesus,
Shades
just ask
of
the
Grey,
questions. I'm so hard
then
right now.
this is the quiz that you need
All
to
right.
take. Okay, question 1. Out of 10, what do you think your partners would rate your skills in the bedroom? That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a hard talk.
Because I feel like for most men, sex comes down to their ego, right? It's like, oh yeah, I fucked her, but I've said this so many times on the show. If she made you come first, she fucked you. You know what I'm saying? So like, a guy could be like, oh, I'm
But
like
also, I think
a
when that
10.
happens, the guy is the guy. The guy is the one that goes above and beyond to make that happen. So regardless,
But he still comes first.
But regardless yeah, we can't help it.
Well,
especially
then
if
you
you're
gotta
enjoying it.
finish her because
No, I understand. I totally agree. But I'm saying you say, well, if it happened and you came, she fucked you. Yeah, but if strongly believe if he wouldn't have opened his mouth, you guys wouldn't even be close to come. Am I right?
if he didn't open his mouth
Am I right?
down south. Hey, that rhymed. Look at me. Look at me. I should be the
Bars.
next
Write that shit down on your vision board.
erotica Dr. Seuss right here. But you know what I mean? I agree. I understand what you're saying. But, like, I feel like it'd be easier for a man to be like, oh, I'm a fucking 10 versus a woman where she
Whoever
is a
says
little
it's a
more
10 needs to get the
insecure.
fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
you're a liar.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who is a famous porn guy? Who's the
Well,
guy?
I'm not into guys, but I'm gonna try to answer this.
I just mean, like, some of the, there's the one.
Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, it's that
Whoa,
guy.
no, but he's going to prison though, or he is in
Really?
prison. Yeah.
Okay, sidebar really quick. I was watching The Longest Yard, the newer one with Adam Sandler the other
Yeah,
night, and oh my god, it cracks me up. But the soundtrack to that movie is fucking fire. And that movie was made in 2005, and I'm laying in bed and I'm Shazamming all these songs, and a lot of them were Nelly, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in the salon today, and I'm like, jamming to some Nelly. The owner comes in, she's like, oh, we're having a throwback day. I was like, yeah, what fucking happened to this guy? Did he die? Did he fall off the face of the earth? Or is he in jail like R. Kelly?
No,
No?
he's not in jail. I just put him on.
R.I.P. to Nelly.
He
was good.
He's not dead though.
Well, but he's might as well be.
He was just last year. He was on the. I think. Don't quote me on this, but this is more of a question for that one guy. But I think he just did like they just gave him like a big award for his career on the MTV Music Awards, I guess. And he came out and sang all of his hits.
Really?
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. But I just put him a couple days ago. I had his music on one of my stories because I bought some Air Force Ones.
Yeah. I like that. Here comes the boom.
Yeah, here comes the
But
boom. Yeah.
you know what? I couldn't find the original by Nelly on Spotify. So for some reason, it's not on there. I looked hard. Real hard. So, anyways, back to full circle here. I feel like for women, it's harder to answer this because what if you are confident and you're like, oh, I would rate myself as a 7. But then in the back of a woman's mind, this is just how a woman's brain meanders. Is like,
Hang on.
how is
Hang
this
on.
guy
Stop,
going to view
stop.
me? Would my lovers agree?
Stop. Hold on. You have a hair in your mouth, and I gotta pull it out. Look at this. Pubic hair. Where has she been? Anyway.
It was a long one, too. I was slurping ramen. Hippie loves hippies. I would say a 7 because I always have room for improvement. That might be my safe number.
So, it's kind of hard to talk because obviously I've been talking about my ex-wife, you know, but you know, shout out to her. We're still good friends.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, and I'm very happy we are the way we are right now. But anyway, she told me. Now I don't know if this happens because obviously you have to make your husband feel good. But she told me I was good when it comes to when it comes to going down south.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel, hey, any man that isn't willing to eat a little pussy sometimes, you need to change your headspace because that shit is life, okay? For both parties. I'm just saying. I had a good friend in high school. He was asexual. He was attracted to women.
What?
So he was attracted to women, but he never wanted to, like, actively have sex. Like, of course, he would tell everybody that he had sex and he wasn't a virgin. But at the end of the day, that's not true. So he never had sex, never really had the urge to have sex. But that is a comment I'll never forget. Juniors in high school, he's like, I'll never go down on a woman. I'm like, you're a dum-dum for that. What? Trust me. And he was like, well, it's too close to the butthole. And I know how you are about buttholes.
Oh, I eat out of that restaurant
constantly.
Or used to, by the way.
You don't like a steamy butthole, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
been
don't
established.
go out jogging and then come back and be like, hey, you wanna have breakfast? Well,
you wanna taste my sauce?
Maybe why don't you wash the plate before I get in there? You know what I mean?
It's extra sloppy down there.
No, I don't. No, I mean, obviously,
nice and humid.
Obviously, it has to be. Like if it comes like coming out of the shower, you know,
yeah,
and it has
nice
to have like
fresh.
that. It has to have like that.
Like a squeaky clean.
It has to have that clean plate sound. Like
yeah.
Like, all right, then now where's my bib? Yeah.
I use clarifying shampoo on people before they perm. Or like
kids, people's buttholes.
Yeah.
Like, before you eat them.
Kids who swim a lot to just like really cleanse the hair, and that's what I imagine. Because when you pull that hair after using that shampoo, it literally makes a squeak.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, but no, I mean, like eating pussy is not something to fear.
Yeah,
it's something to.
So,
dabble in.
What, you said 7?
Dabble in, yeah, 7.
I mean, I don't.
That's hard.
Yeah, I feel like I'm tuning my own horn here. I'll say 6. And,
okay.
And if someone thinks otherwise, please call in.
Well, and it's like your partners, of course, are gonna tell you that you're good, but as soon as you break up, I was like, well, maybe they were lying to me.
I'll say 6, but if Justin thinks otherwise,
I feel like sex is hard because there's so much room in that, even though it's a wonderful thing, for insecurity.
What do you mean there's so much room?
There's so much room for insecurity there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, even sexual partners, they don't have an open discussion with each other about, oh yeah, that feels good. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, we should try this. Like, it should be a learning experience every time, especially if you're married.
We talk about this on the Beehive, the other side of the Beehive. Follow us, and our Instagram handle will come out here.
Yes.
Just kidding.
It will.
But we talk about it. We said it as a joke, but how cool would it be? You know those Fitbits that people are wearing now?
Yeah.
Hear me out. Okay, this is $1 million idea, and obviously we don't have the resources to do it. But we would be millionaires.
Hey, you don't steal this.
But listen, what if there was a Fitbit, something like that, right? It comes in pairs. Mm-hmm. So let's just say I'm gonna hook up with somebody, and so I put it on, and then the person I'm hooking up with, she wears the other one, right? So at the end. So he has like some stats. You know how
the direction of this.
You know how Naked and Afraid are like, he has this experience, and he goes in there like with like a rating of 3 or like 4.7 or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end, then you check your stats of how good how good you were.
Yeah.
And how good she was. Or like
can they write reviews too?
That's what I'm saying. Like you can go and like, let's just say you have it, and then another person has it. So when you guys are done, you can just look up to see like his rating, and he can see your rating.
You could see the exact time when he came and how long he lasted.
Exactly.
2 pump chump. That could turn out really bad though, because what if you like gave each other like ratings, like a star rating, and then it became like some
like
social,
some sort of Uber,
like some
like
social media
Uber?
type thing where it's like, oh, don't fuck that guy at the bar because he only has half a star. Could you imagine?
Hey,
like everybody's like, no, you're just half a star rating, not worth my time.
Hey, maybe work on things. You know
or there's a special like add-on, small wiener that cranks to the left.
Oh yeah. But that's sometimes good, right?
And then for the women, they could critique what really big left boobie, really tiny right boobie.
Yeah. But hey, don't you think that's kind of like what? So okay, but what about this? What if we all have this in the future?
Yeah.
And then you see a guy that you want to hook up with, and then you basically just go like, you're sitting like this, and you just go, you tap your Fitbits, and then I see what you're into, and I see, like your ratings or whatever that people have given you, and then I go, oh, you know what, I can work with this, and then you look at his, and you're like, oh, has a tiny dick, so you're like, I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
And then you're like, okay, and
what's
then
the
someone goes
you
and
make,
taps into
though?
someone else's.
Sorry, the app says you're not well endowed. We're not compatible. Yeah. Like that'll be really good for the dating game.
But I don't put it on my wrist. I drive it.
He drives it good.
No, I drive a big ass truck because like that small dick vibe.
You're compensating?
Yeah.
No, we're big dick energy here. We're both Tauruses.
PMA.
May
That's
1st.
right. May 1st.
May 1st, bitch.
Damn it.
Yo, so Sarah's a Taurus too. That's
Oh,
funny.
is she?
I feel like I know more Tauruses, like, and everyone at my salon, no exaggeration except for the owner. She's a Gemini. Everyone else is
Fire
a
her.
Taurus. I'm dead ass.
Really?
Everybody.
So when
There's
is
even
Sarah's
another redheaded Alicia Marie that works at my salon. We have the same birth month, same sign, same first and middle name.
What's her rating though?
And we both have, probably a 10. You want to know what? The redheads are always a little crazy, even if it's color treated. I'm just saying.
Where is
You want a little crazy in between the sheets every now and again.
when is Sarah's birthday?
May 20th. 19th. May 19th. Sorry, Sarah. Wow, she's
Wait,
gonna,
you say you're going to Mexico
she's
too?
gonna
Huh?
shit on me. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not into that. That's not what I said. I'm going
Wait,
to
that's on your rating?
I am the kinkiest motherfucker out here, okay? You don't even... I'm holding back. I'm scaling back. Yeah, I'll be in Mexico May 1st through the 8th, and then I'll be in Chicago May 18th for a week. That date may change, but I'm excited. I've never been to the Windy City. That was hard. Anyways.
Oh, you been to Mexico?
Yes.
What part?
Cancun. Just Cancun.
It's close to my hometown.
Yeah, I mean, the first time we went, I mean, my parents have a timeshare at resorts, and they're owned by, these owners have like several all over the world, but Cancun is the closest, shortest airplane ride, and it's gorgeous there.
Yeah.
But the first time we went, we didn't really leave the resort just because there was a lot of cartel activity that was going on, and they strongly...
The last thing I heard about Cancun was there was a shooting there at
Yeah.
the beach. So have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Don't worry, I'm gonna buy some more mota off of some
Said that on your last
fucking
episode.
some
my ass
motherfucker walking up and down the beach. I did do that the last time I was there, you know, because everybody's walking up down the beach. They're selling like corn with the seasoning on it, or these tapestries. This is from Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's really nice. I loved it. And just random things, sunglasses, to wearing the cheap ones, wearing the ocean hats, whatever. And then this one guy, he wasn't really carrying anything on him. So, you know, he comes up and he's like, hey, I have cigars, tobacco. And I was like, no, man, like, I'm good. I got my pack of smokes here. And he's like, because it was just me, my family was kind of down the beach a ways, just walking around. And he's like, oh, well, you smoke? And I was like, yeah, I just told you that. And he's like, you want some mota? And I was like, some what? He's like, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
You're so
And he's
fucking
like,
white.
He's like, no. Oh, I am. I'm a
kidding.
gringa. Is that the right?
Yeah.
You need to teach me Spanish because I failed all 4 years. 4 years of my life was spent sleeping or getting yelled at or getting kicked out of class, and I never picked up other than mi amo Alicia. You too? He's laughing at me. I'm dead ass.
That's just fucking funny.
Baño? Baño, por favor.
There you go.
No español. English. I'm an embarrassment.
Literally, that's all you need.
I am an embarrassment to white people when I go to Cancun.
No,
I really
it's
am.
probably worse than you.
Hello, what is mota?
Dude, that one guy from the radio was like half Mexican. He don't speak a lick of Spanish. You're already better off.
That's what makes Dre Espanol so good because it's
Used
like
to.
you don't do it anymore.
We haven't done it in like 2 months, I think.
Anyway, I'm rambling now. So
All right,
we're
let's
ready.
go next question.
Yep. Ooh, if your partners were to put a word to you, it would be strange, sensual, aggressive, or unpredictable.
I would say sensual.
I would say sensual too.
God damn, are we the same person, dude?
Yeah, well, we're both big dick Taurus energy.
May 1st.
Anyways, I can't believe that. I can't believe
I know, I
didn't
saw it
realize
yesterday
that.
and I was like, what?
What? Okay, so how often do you get it on? We know Angel is decreasing.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my god, I wish I knew all the lyrics so I could finish that because that was good. Quite a few times a week, not as often as I would like, unless it's with Jill. A few times a month, and rarely.
Well, I mean, I kind of have the. I mean,
I would say a few times a month.
Not as often as I would. And what's the other one?
A few times a month, rarely, or quite a few times a week.
I mean, rarely.
Rarely.
Which is the same thing, not as many times as I.
We should make you a Bumble app. No, don't do the Bumble because then the woman has to pick. So you should do.
I'm not in dating apps though.
I don't like dating apps either, but I mean, like if you're
You're
into.
just gonna put me into one of those? Fuck that.
Someone else did one to me.
Did you? Was it
My
successful?
no, obviously not.
Then why you want to fucking do it to me?
Well, casual sex. It's a whole market out there. There's an app for sugar daddies now.
I can't afford a sugar baby.
I can afford a sugar daddy. So I would say for me a few times a month, and then quite a few times a week by myself.
I'm asking this because I've heard it here.
Yes.
You're saying all these things about how you can afford a sugar. I thought you had somebody.
No, I don't. We'll talk later. What is your usual type? The intellectual. I do like a smart person.
Blondes.
Cool. Really?
I guess.
Bad boys / girls. That is for me too. The girl / guy next door, or you don't have a type. I feel like for men, they'll just fuck anything that walks.
I don't think so.
That reminds me, someone messaged into our Instagram at Hard Talks with B&H, and they're like, y'all are hilarious, but you're a bunch of man haters over there. And I was like, hey.
Shout out the queen.
There's no. How did you know?
Was it him?
No.
Touche.
But I was like, I don't hate men. I love men. They're just a little. I'm
Fucked
just
up,
too driven for any one person right now. I'm
driven by you.
Driven by myself. I'm the best boyfriend I ever had. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
So what's the?
Okay, so I'll ask again. What is your usual type? The intellectual, bad boys or girls, the girl or guy next door, or you don't have one?
I don't think I have one.
No?
Like, cause I like hot girls. Like, I don't care if they're chubby. I don't care if they're brunettes. I don't care. Obviously, my record says blondes, but
right. My record,
really matter.
My history.
I would say my record.
I got a deep history with them blondes. Hey,
That's not a douchey.
Shout outs to Brett, my old co-host, because no one could be douchier than him.
No, but that sounded awful.
50-second episode.
My history.
He got a lot of shade because he's like, I don't like the curvy girls. And me and Sarah are like,
I was like,
the curvy girls need love too. And they're fucking beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own ways.
Yeah.
Brett. Anyway. I need a connection. Like, I have always been a hopeless romantic, like to a fault a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I can't just jump in the sack with someone I met at a bar. I've had one night stand my whole life. So that's just foreign to me. And if that works for you, fucking do it. But for me personally, it's just like, I need a intellectual connection with said person, but also to a fault, I'm attracted to bad boys. And I think that comes down to, this is what my therapist tells me. It comes down to my childhood because even though I had a wonderful childhood and I have incredible parents, there was never like much one-on-one time. Like, I feel like I was always seeking attention and validation, and there was a lot of yelling when I was younger. So, I just feel like even if a really nice guy were to come into the picture, and I've had many nice guys try to date me in the past, it's almost like you're too nice. And that's something I'm trying, like...
but what does that mean, though? Are you more attracted to, like, what's up, bitch? You're like, oh, my God.
Since I never received, like, super, super loving or positive
So
affirmation.
it's weird to you.
Yeah, it's like foreign to me. Like, it's too nice. So it's like I always self-sabotage or just like do away with it, even though that should be the perfect person for me. I always gravitate towards the more troubled people. And I, again, just think that stems from wanting to fix things. And I don't know. I'm weird.
Yeah.
I'm weird. I don't know. Next question. I hate this question. How many sexual partners have you had?
I haven't had many.
I haven't had. Let me think about that.
You probably have more than me. Guarantee you that. Let's all count. Hold on.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if I can count without like naming names in my head. But then when I think things, sometimes they just come out like word vomit.
6.
Okay, so shit. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Well, it was. That's why they're on your list.
Not always. Not always, my friend. I've taken 4 V cards. Stand by that. I'm
I had a
proud
little
of that.
Monica in my life, a little Erica by my side, a little bit of Trina. That's all I need.
A little bit of Gina's.
That's what I see. A little bit of Mary in the dark.
Ooh, Marys are cray cray. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yo, you get it, Marys. I think I'm up to like 11 or 12.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I went a little sex crazed wild after my marriage.
That makes sense.
Before my marriage, because we were together for 6 years, I think I'd only slept with 3 people before him. And then when I got a divorce, I was like, I'll fuck anyone that gives me attention.
Just come get it.
It was sad. Take a depressing turn. Sorry, guys. Ugh. What do you think the average is, though?
I think it also depends on what you're working with, right? And I don't mean down there or up here. I mean, like, obviously, what's the first thing you see? It's a phase. And so you either like, oh, I'm in, or I'm like, I'm already not.
Oh, I'm in.
You know,
literally.
Or, going back to eating pussy.
I wish you fucking, you guys better be watching this because that was great. Motorboat it down there.
So you're 11, 12, huh?
Yeah. I would have to like literally probably make a list because I can't remember every.
You never told me your age. Will we talk about it or not? You don't want to? If you don't want to,
No, I'll be 27 this year.
Okay.
Damn, I almost forgot my own age. I was born in 95.
Wait, and you have double the experience I have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I do have a vagina, so. Oh, what is your
Touche.
go-to position? Missionary, that is vanilla. Doggy style, reverse cow. I mean, missionary can be sensual. Everybody needs to throw in a little missionary every now and again. But I mean, if that is your go-to,
I got
every time.
I got a question for you.
What?
I just thought about this. How come? I mean, I guess. Tell me if this is a good question. How come? How come when I'm on top is missionary, when she's on top is cowboy, or what is it?
Is it cowboy?
Is it missionary when she's on top?
I think so. I think it's Cowgirl. Man, we should have looked up sex positions. Next episode you're on, that's exactly what we're gonna do because I don't even know all the. There's some weird fucking names for things now.
Yeah.
There's like the screwdriver, and it's like, what do you even do with these? What does a screwdriver entail? I just imagine like a weird fluid motion from the hips, and it's like where do you put it? It's
literally a helicopter.
And
dick.
that's when you accidentally have some slippage, and nobody likes that.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, it's painful.
Your experience.
Not good. Reverse cowgirl, that's what it was. So missionary doggy style, reverse cowgirl, or there is no such thing as a go-to position. That is my answer. I need a little bit of spontaneity. Surprise me. And I'll do my best to surprise you. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I'm more like that.
Yeah, missionary doggy.
There's not such thing as a go-to.
I like doggy style,
But it all depends, though, because
I can't remember what reverse cowgirl means. I'm sure I like that too.
she's on top, but she's facing the other direction.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, see, no, yeah. You're the man. That's your job to know. I just do.
So what if you have sex with someone and say, hey, can you do reverse cargo? You're like, let me Google it. Is that what you say?
Who says that?
So what if they ask you?
You just do it. You
But
just do it.
But you didn't know what he was.
No, it's just usually like they just flip you over and suddenly the position is changed. I feel like there's
when you're
no.
on top, you're in charge.
I feel but I feel like actively while I'm on top and be like, oh hey, now I'm gonna do this position. Watch out.
And another thing is, if she's on top and you guys are looking at each other, what is that just cowgirl?
Direct eye contact.
But is that just cowgirl though? And then when she turns around, it's reverse cowgirl.
I don't know. I'm not the
Somebody
right
fucking
person.
who came out with this fucking name
Email us at hardtalkswithbnh@gmail.com because yeah, there's a Google, but
I think
I don't have a Brian here, so.
But there's, but like so in my case, there's some positions that allow me to get what I like to get.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's different for each partner.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the men I have been with, they really like doggy style because they like the whole landscape, right? But they also can see themselves. It's again about the ego. Yes, girl, get it. Get it. But I feel like for me, I really like to be on top.
okay.
So I just think it's, but I also like little choke actions. So it's like,
You doing the choking?
yeah, come
Okay.
here. I mean, anyway.
Okay.
Do you talk dirty to your partners? Talk dirty to me.
If they want to, but again, that's. I hate to compare it to this, but after 17 years of marriage, like if I was gonna talk dirty to my ex-wife, she would say like, okay, he's just doing it again. But being with somebody that is new, I'm like, oh, you get it, bitch. It's like, excuse me,
Baby. Oh, yeah. Well, see, again, because Sarah and I have talked about this, I think, on an episode that hasn't dropped yet. But we talked about how, like, my train of thought just seriously left me.
Let's just stay quiet until it comes back.
Oh, dirty talk.
Oh,
I feel
nice.
like, again, that
I see how that works.
again, that comes down to
Comes down.
having that. I said COMES, not CUM.
Oh, my bad.
I feel like it comes down to like having that conversation beforehand because we talked about rough sex, Sarah and I, on an episode. And if you're into like hardcore BDSM, you have to have a conversation before sex, especially casual sex, because it's like, look, this is what I'm into. What's your limit? What are you not down for? You know, there has to be a level of understanding and you have to verbally have that conversation. Otherwise, what if you get into the sack and you start fucking just beating the shit out of this bitch and then suddenly she's like, whoa, this is not consensual anymore. You know, those conversations are important. Kind of the same thing is like, I feel like dirty talk, especially when you're in the act, kind of reinforces what feels good, what doesn't.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it makes people uncomfortable because I feel like half the time they don't know how to talk dirty. But again, that's just like anything, practice.
You know what I did once?
Ooh, baby.
I was asked to do.
You were asked?
Yeah.
Asked.
By my ex-wife again. Talk Spanish.
Yes.
Dude, when I tell you, I did that shit once and one time only.
And she just lost it.
She fucking loved it. I was like, I can't do this again. This is the weirdest fucking thing.
No, you need to do it every time. Or not every time.
Because I feel like I was just talking to myself. Because she was like, obviously she understands Spanish. But like if someone was gonna, if I was gonna hook up with somebody who does not speak Spanish, and then I just want to hear your accent or whatever. And first of all, what the fuck am I saying?
I feel like that's every.
And what I say was so fucking awkward.
No, he's probably just spouting off random things like, "Oh yeah, baby, look at that book over there. Ooh, I need to replace that light bulb.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ooh, yeah, girl.
I was like thrusting. I'm like, oh, I think that's a bug on the wall. And then she's like, oh my god.
He's in his own. He's like totally in his own world. He's not even thinking
I got
about.
so much work to do on Monday.
Are you done yet? Hey, that's the men's version of it. Okay, let's just hurry. Let's get it done. Get her done. But I mean, I think that's every American female's dream is like, see, I'm personally, I'm not so much into the British accent, but if an
Oh, dude.
Australian guy came around and be like, "Can you?
That's not English, but go ahead.
Can you just speak to me?
Yeah.
Just speak to me,
Dude, I went to a famous motorcycle store one time, and
a famous one
down south, and there was a girl that came out and helped me, like, hey, you need some help or whatever. She was from England. Here's the thing,
liquid."
she wasn't even that good looking, but I was like, you could talk to me all day long.
Can you whisper sweet nothings into my ear?
Like, you will make me buy panties if you keep talking to me like that. Like shit that I would never use. Like, I will
so
buy
into
it.
your voice. You can have a steamy butthole and I'll
Exactly.
still love it. No, but it's the same. Like, so Sarah, our friend Chris Cruz, who I've known for years, he's from the Marine episode, and he's in the intro with the super deep voice. And
Oh yeah.
so many people commented on that. He needs to be in like advertising or something. But it's
He
true.
needs to do
Sarah's like, his
like
voice
intros.
makes my
We have
panties
one.
drop. And I was like, okay.
He makes my panties drop.
I know.
So what was the question again?
Do you talk dirty to your partners? Never, sometimes, rarely, or
If I'm asked, but first of all, I just hate that it's like, do you talk with my partners? I'm like, I don't have a partner. I'm just saying I have been asked before, and I was like, oh sure, I'll do it. But
Sure.
it's not something that
This isn't, I also have a hard on for Boston accents.
I can see it from here. It's
I don't know
disturbing.
why. I know.
Boston?
For Boston.
Boston?
Like, my old boss on base, he was from Boston, and his name was Frank, and he was a raging asshole, okay? But a big swinging dick on base, just a big deal, okay?
Yeah.
And I was writing all these reports and doing analytics
Also,
for
don't
him.
talk about his dick and then say I was writing. You know what I mean?
I hope, since I don't work there, he listens to this.
Anyway.
Hey, Frank. But he used to get so pissed at things. He'd be like, what the fuck is this? It's
What the
fucking,
fuck?
it's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's
and I'd
pretty
be
bad.
like, even though I'm in so much trouble, can you just keep talking, Frank? Please. Anyway,
I wonder if my accent does that to people, though.
I think
I mean, relax.
I
but-
think so.
I'm like, hey,
As
Angel,
I spit
Angel,
all-
relax a little, okay?
It's a good thing
But
we
I
have
was
a pop
told-
filter
but I
on
was-
this.
But I've been told that I said this on the podcast prior. I was doing a Snapchat and I put it on my story, and I was talking about somebody's side by side, and I said, "Is that?" Somebody asked me, "Is that a turbo?" And I
Yeah.
said, "Is that a turbo?" But I said the word turbo like as a very Latin person.
very, very
Is that
turbo.
turbo or whatever the hell I said?
Oh, do it again. No,
But that's the exact same thing. Somebody texted me. She goes, "Can you please say that shit again?" The way, and to me, I said it fucked up, and people are like, "Can you say that again?" I'm like, "Fuck you."
You're
You know what I mean?
making that roll of the R a quadruple syllable.
All of a sudden, I sound better than your friend. I don't have that big of a voice.
I see you. I see you with like a feather bow on, being like,
With one of your furries. fucking jackets.
yes, and nothing else, just that. I have to return
Well,
those
put the-
though, so you can't get anything on it. Okay, we can't be cracking shit like blankets. Okay, that's
Oh,
not
let's not put
acceptable.
shit in it either.
We're not 13 anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we did that before.
Next question.
Next question.
Would you ever have phone sex with a partner? Yes.
No, that's dumb.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about like sex phone, like call 1-800 slut, or
No.
are we talking about, hey, send me some pics?
No, with your partner.
That's what I'm saying. But are we like talking about having sex, or we're like sending each other's pics?
I think both. Because
No, sending each other's pics, I'm down with.
you heard the episode about how I accidentally showed a nudie to my whole salon, right? Or maybe that
Yeah.
episode hasn't dropped yet. I don't know.
Sneak peek.
Everything runs together at this point, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I took a naked photo of myself and it looked good and I saved it. And then I
did
went
too.
to work and
It's on your Snapchat, right? Follow her.
You're fucking making me snort. God forbid I put that on my story. Could you imagine?
Holy shit.
Because how often do you
But I
go back
wonder-
and look at your own story?
But what if you don't know and no one tells you either?
I know,
It's like,
that's what I mean.
Maybe she fucked up.
How
and-
often do you go back and rewatch your own story so you wouldn't know it got posted by accident? That would be
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
awful. But no, so I go back into the salon. My boss is like, show everyone this gorgeous color you did. I pull up all my photos. It's at the top of the gallery. And I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, was that for you or someone else?
It was of me, myself and I.
But the photo was for you or someone else?
There was a recipient.
Okay, that's all you gotta say.
But I just felt so good about myself that I was like, save. Hey, girl. Hey,
nice.
girl.
Okay.
So I think, though, that's different than what the question is asking. Like, have you ever had phone sex or FaceTimed, like, when you're long distance or something or on a trip? Because I have. And let me tell you, that just makes the longing even greater. And so when you reunite, it's like passion and fireworks and lightning bolts, tips of penises. And
I can't wait for that.
When I was in Italy, I had a boyfriend who actually just passed away. Very sad.
God damn it, dude. Why you gotta even break that out?
Because now that I brought him up, I was like, that's actually very sad. He did just pass away. But
Also, you can't bring him out, but anyway.
yeah. I was gone for almost a month in Italy, and we were in a brand new relationship. And so it's like, I miss you. You miss me. It's like, let's have a phone
Easy there,
conversation about this. Yeah, it was a party in the bathtub.
I said easy there, Barney.
With the bat. Oh, no.
I miss you.
I love you. You
Anyway,
love
so
me.
was it like confetti and fireworks when you guys got together again or what? Not really. Really?
No.
Oh, damn.
He was definitely vanilla.
Oh.
Every partner I had up until I got a divorce was vanilla.
Really?
And I think I've said this on the show too. That's why I was like so stuck on my previous lover, because he opened my mind to so many new things, and really a sex monster came to life, and I was like, oh my God, I'm the machine. Hello.
Nice, sister.
Yeah. Nice, sister. So maybe if you've never done that, you should try it.
Wait, doing what?
The phone sex.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like with pictures, I mean, I used to get some, but not like no. But what I'm saying is like on the phone, you're like, imagine me taking you close up. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, I'd rather watch.
It's not a narrative.
I'd rather watch The View. You know, like I'm not gonna. That doesn't do anything for me.
You gotta FaceTime so you can see.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that, I can see that working, but it's like anyway.
But then it's almost not the same, because it's like you need that human touch, the human interaction. So that's what I mean. The longing almost gets worse, and so it's good, but it also makes things more difficult. If that makes sense.
I mean, you can have your own human interaction.
Especially if you're like living cross country from each other and you never see each other. That would be really hard. But I don't know.
Yes,
I
it will
support
be.
that. Go have phone sex. Unless your partner has a tendency to answer phones on speaker, maybe make sure that nobody else is listening, because I've had that happen in the past. Literally,
Dude, what
his grandmother
haven't you
heard
gotten in
me
the past?
orgasm. Nay. We broke up shortly after because he lived with his grandma and I was no longer welcome over there. Grandma needs to let her freak flag
Well, that's 'cause
fly.
you're a dirty fucking girl.
Well,
Grandma knows best.
we're not vanilla anymore.
That's
I
true.
used to be.
I was never vanilla though. I was more of a. I'm not quite chocolatey.
A brownie.
What the fuck am I?
A freshly made brownie, hot out of the oven.
I'm a coconut. I'm brown on the outside, white on the inside.
You're a pineapple. Do you know what pineapple, the symbol
Yeah,
pineapple represents?
dude. Yeah. Hey, May 1st.
Dude, so legit, no shit. I follow this lady on Instagram. Shout outs to Krista Horton. She cracks me up. But she accidentally put a pineapple upside down in her grocery cart, and someone like came up to her and thought, like, apparently that's a symbol and like how to meet people.
I think I learned that either you or either this show or Mariah's. I didn't know.
Yeah, and so it's like if you have a pineapple upside down in your cart or whatever, if other swingers see that, it's like kind of like a sign of like, oh, come approach me.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of weird.
Well, make sure your pineapple's always looking up.
They don't have an app for that. I mean, it reminds me of the 80s when you have to meet someone like organically in a grocery store.
Is that a thing though? Let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask
not
you
a
this.
swinger.
When was the last time you bought a pineapple at the grocery store.
Never.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
always the chunks.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they always go bad because I never eat it in
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
It's definitely the fuck.
Fucking pineapples. I only eat pineapples in Mexico because it's some of the best fucking pineapple I've...
It's the same, but go ahead.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It tastes sweeter.
The brownies.
Oh.
Anyway.
Ooh, I like this one. I'm going to let you answer first. Would you ever film yourself doing the deed?
Would I ever film myself?
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Me
You too? Ah, nice.
Anyways, don't put it on the cloud, though.
No, I don't.
By accident. Make sure it's not in your
Yo,
shared
you know
album.
what mine is? You know where mine is? But maybe I should say instead of someone raised my house. But I don't have a house, so fuck it. It was in an old video camera with the tapes. That's how
Like
old I
one
am.
from circa
That's how old I am. Hey,
1972.
relax, dude. Relax.
One of the giant
was
ones
like
you
10
gotta
years
throw
ago.
on your shoulder.
It's like, yeah, the zoom in. I literally had to walk in.
Brand RCV
Put the pussy
or
by
RVC.
the lens.
Yeah, by the hey, you gotta scoot up. It's kind of grainy. We gotta
No, but that's
better
like,
lighting.
Mine are like they're in tapes. I mean, no, but hold on, tapes? No, one tape. Let's calm down too.
with the date tag at the bottom.
No,
and
but you know what
everything.
it does have? It has like you know how you can put a sticker and label it? Because obviously that camera we took it.
Angel's sexy.
No, hold
time.
on. We took it to Disney with the kids, and then we did Mexico too. So that one tape had like a bunch of X's.
Triple X,
That's
bitch.
right.
No.
Follow me on OnlyFans.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Oh, hello. Hi, sorry. Okay. Do you prefer to send or receive nudes? We kind of answered that one.
Yeah, no one wants to see this.
I think anyone would like to receive nudes, though.
Yeah.
I think.
Were you okay, Sandy? Obviously, you
Obviously, I'm very shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't-
It took a lot of work and a lot of therapy to get to the point where I'm like, I fucking love myself and I look good.
I mean,
and,
so do
and
I.
I'm
It doesn't mean
confident.
people need to see this.
Oh,
Like,
you need to
I
see
don't
it.
want to see
Go
this.
check yourself out.
No, I do. Obviously.
You need
I
to.
just listen. We just talked about this on the podcast. One of the clips. Follow the other side of the Beehive. We'll get our Instagram handle right here. But there's a video when I say because you know I'm living with Brian, so Brian's basement is very low,
Uh-oh.
right?
Yeah.
So if I put my hair up, I sweep the whole ceiling.
Oh,
right?
that's good for him. He's probably
I
glad
guess.
that you dust.
But what I'm saying is the bathroom mirror shoots my gut because it's so low. So what I do, and it's like right across the mirror is the shower. So what I do is I take my clothes. Hold on, hey,
I'm listening.
stop laughing and listen to me. So
I'm visualizing.
Listen, but don't do that either. But hold on. So I take my clothes off and then I open the shower, go in, turn the water on, and when I turn around, the mirror is like, hey, look, you fat fuck. And I just go,
With a capital
"Whoa,
PH."
Dude. Without like, whoa, dude, no one should. So I'm not going to send that.
No, that's negative talk. Angel, you gotta be
Yeah,
like,
but it's
I'm
about my own
fat
thing,
fuck
though.
with a PH. I'm a G. Like,
Yeah, but that's about my own thing. Like, I wouldn't. Obviously, if someone, I don't care, just send it. I'm like, I guess. But it's like, I don't.
Well, someone asked me, because the recipient of my nude, I was like, well, where's mine? And they're like, do you really want one? And I was like, it's only fair. Like, you fucker.
I don't need a nude, though. I can do with a fit pic. That'd be cool.
A foot pic?
Yeah.
You're a foot guy? I know way too many of those.
Do
Is
you
that
really?
a new, like, trending thing?
It's a May 1st thing. I'm just kidding.
Or a Pisces and Virgo thing, too, because, y'all,
Ever since
I'll never be with another male Virgo.
Ever since I
and
was
potentially,
ever since I was a little girl,
Yeah.
I had a
You
thing.
do got that white side vagina. So, how do you feel about blindfolds?
I
love them.
I never had them, but I mean, I don't.
It's fun when they blindfold you and you have like, you could go to a Spencer's at your local mall. I don't care what state you're in. Spencer's is everywhere, it seems like, or some to that extent. Get one of those, it's like a whip, but like also has a feather on the end. So you get blindfolded and then it's, again, fireworks. It feels good. It's all about sensation. Anyway.
I never done it, so I can't. I mean, I'm not against it, but
Anyone who's listening, hit up my boy Angel. He needs to.
hit him on the DM. Just a bunch of dudes.
He needs new experience.
Wait, I don't want to unplug anything around here.
No, you're good. Do you like being restrained? Absolutely.
Holy fuck, dude.
I was worried about this quiz before we started. I was like, what
Well,
do
you thought it was gonna be way there. Listen, I'm down with all this. I'm just saying, I don't have any experience on it, obviously. Like I'm down with
He needs to grow his experience.
tie you up with I was gonna say rebar, not rebar. What is it called? The fence that has the things. The wire. What is it called?
I don't know. That
Bar
sounds
wire.
painful.
That's what I mean.
No,
Bar-
that sounds terrible.
That's what I meant. No, like I don't have experience, but when someone asks, I was like, hey, let's try this. Like, I guess.
This is when Angel
Let's do
figures out
Velcro
he's
to start.
into BDSM.
Let's do Velcro to start. You know, I want to start slow.
No, you want something nice and nice to the skin. So do like silky, or I mean, you don't have to go out and buy restraints. Use a tie.
Okay.
Do something. If you don't have a headboard, there's still ways to
Dude,
get
man,
creative.
that's what your fucking OnlyFans should be. You teach all this shit.
$1 million idea, right?
I'll be the
there.
manager.
Is spanking something that you enjoy? Angel likes a good spanking every now and again.
No one has ever spanked me.
I know it.
I like to spank. It's all right.
I like to spank and I like to receive. But I receive more than I spank. So
But is that by choice or because your hands are tied?
typically for that reason. And you know what? I bruise really easy too. So some days I'll go to the bathroom the next morning and I'm like, my God, I look like a fucking beaten banana.
Did I just fight MMA?
I did. I did. And I won, okay? Do you have a safe word? Yeah, it's pineapple.
Upside down. Yeah, it's PMS.
I like the first answer or option is a safe word for what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also, I think it all depends what you're doing, right?
Or not
Because if
anymore.
I was like, hey, I want you to kick me in the nuts as far as you can. At one point, I want to say like, hey, upside down pineapple. You know what I mean? You need to stop.
I've never needed a safe word during sex, but I've been at like raves or like at parties and like
People are fucking in raves.
I have seen people fuck at raves before.
Obviously, you have.
But you know what? Like, there's that stigma with raving that the older generations like, oh, it's like a big orgy where you just do drugs. No, that's
the only
not the
reason
case.
why I would
I've
go.
seen more naked people at Burning Man. Okay, straight
You been
the
there?
fuck up, yeah. Wow. And then my dad's ex-girlfriend, she is like a bouncer for a lot of things. She works security, so like even my dad, I think I talked about this on
Is your dad's girlfriend China? Like, who the fuck?
No.
Is she a bouncer?
Yeah, she's one of those professional bodybuilders.
Oh, wow.
So she's just a little beefcake, but he likes it, so whatever. I think I mentioned this story on Dre's podcast forever ago.
Don't know what that is.
I don't either. But he had gone to a concert out like in the middle of by the Spiral Jetty.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the middle of the Salt Flats in Utah. And it was kind of like a Burning Man type event. And my dad has never really been to anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's, of course, like heavy metal
Yeah, shout out to him.
rocker to his core.
Yeah.
So, of course, he's been to concerts, but he's never been to like a festival like this. And he went because he's an airplane pilot, a private one. And so he was able to land his plane there and everything and just camp out with
Your dad has a plane?
his girlfriend. And he said it was cool, but since she was working the event, he was wandering around by himself for a while. And he was like, I could see why people enjoy this. The music, EDM. I mean, it had a great vibe. It was a good energy until I walked past like one of these merchandise tents, and it's all like feng shuied out and like the hippies gone wild. Everyone was like nude in there, just like a nudist colony came together. And he was like,
Best
when I
day
first
ever.
walked past, I was like, oh, look away, run, it's an orgy. And then he was like, then I just couldn't. I had to see what was up. And so I actually went up and shook this guy's hand because he had 4 bitches on him. And I was like, maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe I should join a nudist colony. But as he gets closer to shake this man's hand, he stands up, basically brushing these bitches off his lap. And this guy, these are my dad's words. He was like, I didn't realize that a micro penis actually existed. But I couldn't even, like, judge
Look
the dude
away.
because he had the confidence to be naked and have a
Yeah,
penis as
shut
small
up,
as
dude.
my pinky. And I was just like, and there were ladies flocking towards him. He's like, yeah, I mean, apparently he's got something going on. So, I don't know. Definitely, I've never seen something like to that degree at a rave. At least not in the state of Utah.
Why don't you see my nudes?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
He's like, I have plenty. I was lying to you earlier.
Why do you think about a truck that big?
I was lying. No, so I have been in situations where I've been at shows where whoever I go with will like look at each other and it's like, okay, what's our safe word if we want to leave? You know what I mean? That kind of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think last time it was big balls. On New Year's, it was big balls because the first night of the show, this random fucking guy who was tripping on way too much acid came up to us and he was like, I have really big balls. And then just walked back into the crowd. And I look at my friend and he looks at me and he's like, did that just happen? Or was that a figment of my drunken imagination?
Always talking about balls. I need more lipstick. Anyway, go ahead.
Lip balm for the balls. Do you own any toys, Angel? Yes, I
That is the dumbest question for you, though. Because I'm sure you have an encyclopedia of fucking toys.
Encyclopedia.
Is that what it is?
Encyclopedia.
Oh, my bad.
But
Hey,
that
listen,
worked
I'm
better.
brown. I'm a brownie.
No, the encyclopedia worked better because we're all a little sick, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. See, I do
I
that on purpose.
I have a whole dresser drawer full of things. And many different lubricants because, you know, you need a different flavor depending on the day. Some days you want to taste glazed donut. Other days you want to taste
Pineapple.
Yeah.
PMS.
Would you ever have a one night stand? I would never say never because
Easy there, Beaver.
shit happens. But again, like I already mentioned, that's like not my thing.
Yeah. I never had one. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Would you be open to some in the future?
I mean, yeah, if he's handsome, for sure.
If a handsome gentleman walked up to you at the bar named Sue.
If I find me a sugar daddy.
Hey, we got two sugar babies up for grabs
You
here.
didn't go to the bar last time.
I know, I'm sorry.
fucker.
My life is a mess. Anyways, I read that one. Would you ever involve another person? No. I'm too jealous of a person. I could never.
We went as far as talk about it, but we.
Yeah. I think for me personally, again, like I know many people, I have great friends who are in polyamorous relationships and they are very happy and it works for them. But for me personally, especially just due to my past traumas and relationships, I just am too jealous of a person. And that's something that I'm really trying to work on because it sucks to be jealous. It really does. I hate questioning another person constantly.
How about,
you know what I mean?
So what about this? Let's go to the last question. A one night stand. You say yes or no?
Like if it shit happens, right?
Yeah.
So if a one night stand happened in the future, I wouldn't hold it against myself.
what if
but I'm not actively going out.
So what if a one night stand looks to be a threesome?
No.
Really?
I wouldn't be involved. I've had people ask me to be a part of their threesome. Like I've had a couple come up to me at a show and be like, "Hey, like you're gorgeous. Like if you want to come home with us tonight, we'd love to treat you right." And I'm just like, "Well, I'm flattered. Like you're both beautiful, but I'm just
loser."
I the only way that would work for me is if we were all on the same page. Like, if I was in a committed relationship with a man or a woman, and we both agreed that we had a equal amount of, like, attraction to another person. Like, it would have to be mutual and the same on all levels. You know what I mean? For every person involved.
Okay, but you started saying no, and now you're saying yes.
Just because life, you never know what happens. I'm not going to, like, restrict myself.
I know. So then you say yes.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, it would be difficult for me.
Yeah, like we went as far as to talk about it, but it's not. But it felt like it was. It's more complicated than it really.
It really
like
is.
It's not really like all the porn that you watch all the time.
Right.
Where they just meet at a bar. It's like, yeah, let's just do it. To me, it was more of a. And again, I think it's because after so many years of being married, it was like, let's just say we.
How do you spice it up?
Like no, but let's just say we're down to do it.
Yeah.
Right? And this is how my brain works. And I always say this on the podcast. This is how my brain works. If we were going to get it going, obviously, I was told by a swinger couple that it's better when you don't know the third person because there's no feelings.
Right.
Now, what about this? If I don't know the third person, how comfortable am I going to be sliding my thing in that?
Well, and also sharing your
and
partner
then
with them.
pulling it out and sticking it into whoever I'm with.
You're too worried about the germs
But
of things.
no, it's not germs. I just said I eat ass. Obviously, I'm not fucking worried about
But
germs.
only if you're squeaky
Only if
clean.
But listen, but if you don't know the person, you don't know what that person has.
We're right. And so I feel like as uncomfortable as it makes you if you're in that scenario, you obviously
So
need
if you
to
have
be
to do
talking about
this at one
safe
point-
sex. And you also need to have the conversation about if you've ever had a STD. Usually that's not how it works. Usually
No,
one
no,
person's here and then you know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you don't have sex like I do, sister, so you have no idea.
In and out. In
That's
and
right.
out.
It is like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
someone has done it.
Anyways, yes.
Anyway.
We'll move on. Would you mind if people watched you having sex?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I don't
I'm not
like
an
the
exhibition-
watchers.
what is it called?
The watcher, the watcher in the corner. I
No,
don't love
what is
that.
what's the word? Exhibitionist? I'm not a.
I don't know. Are you going out on an exhibition? Are you going for an adventure?
Isn't that a word? For someone who
Dora,
likes.
Dora, Dora, the Explorer.
Let's go. Vámonos. Just kidding.
Hey, I know what that means. It means fast. No, don't go fast. Go slow.
No, my bad.
Where is the strangest place that you've done it? Oh,
Underneath the trampoline in my backyard.
I don't want to answer this one.
Oh, you're gonna have to.
Someone asked this on our.
In a recent episode, huh?
It was a question box on our Instagram
Oh, okay.
stories.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you put it on your
In
Snapchat?
very, very small print. Sarah has fucked in a
was-
dressing room at like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Kohl's.
And Alicia did it at a sex dungeon. Just kidding.
No, it was at a church.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
so
hold on.
sorry, Jesus.
What?
I'm
You
so
did say that.
sorry, Jesus.
Yo,
I'm so
shout out
sorry,
to you.
Jesus.
Yo, hold on. What church was this?
It was a Mormon church.
Ah,
So it made it
you
even
go
better.
for it, dude.
I'm not not a religious person. Like I don't believe in one set
what
religion.
gave that away?
I don't know. I don't know from how vanilla I am.
What gave that away? The fact that you're fucking in churches behind the organs?
Well, see, so I have had a lot of different Christian religions in my life. Like my dad's Catholic, my mom
Dude, my
is
grandma's
LDS.
a pastor.
Yeah, really? That's cool. That's cool. And then obviously
Is it, though?
I went to Catholic private school and a Christian private school, so non-denominational. And those guys are a little. No, never mind. I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one. But
Yo, hold on, I got questions about this. Is it inside of the church or like in a parking lot?
it was inside the church,
Like where?
like in the breastfeeding nursing area. They have a like little room inside the women's restroom. There's a separate like closed door for nursing your babies. And it was right after Elliot was born, and I forced my ex-husband to go to church with me, and he's like, this is not fucking happening. So my son was getting
Wait,
upset.
hold on. Your this was with your ex-husband? Oh, then you get a pass.
At least I was married. This is only a couple months after our shotgun wedding and when I was 7 months and pregnant. Woo! I'm really not going to hell, bitches.
Yeah.
No, so, I mean, he was like, I'm not fucking sitting in this room by myself. No fucking way. Like, you dragged me here, I'm coming with you. And so I had to go and nurse our son, and he fell asleep. He's like, I don't want to go to the rest
Is that
of
your
this. Yeah,
stomach?
I'm hungry. I don't want to go to the rest of this. And so we sat in there and got carried away. And I think it was it being in an LDS church that made it, yeah, it was great.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
I don't know if I ever. Oh no, you know what? There was another time when I did it on top of a snowmobile.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a warehouse.
But hey.
So it
Were there
wasn't.
people around?
So it wasn't even. No, I told you I don't like the show. But it wasn't even like in the snow. We were like. So this company I used to work for, I went to the shop with the ex-wife, and then
like a good thing to fuck on.
And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, let's just fucking get it on. And she's like, where? And I just sat on a snowmobile. I'm like,
right here. And like, you sit here.
Yeah. And she was like, all right. Oh, you know where else, dude?
Yeah, I like how high pitched our voices got. Where?
You know where else? We had sex in a hammock. In Mexico.
That'd be perfect.
And you know what was my favorite part though? By the way,
I've always wanted to fuck on a beach.
If my grandma, I wasn't in the beach. It wasn't my grandma's house.
Oh.
Which, if she listens, she's gonna fucking have a heart attack.
Sorry,
but you know
Grandma.
what we did it. So my grandma's.
Sorry, Mima.
Listen, my grandma has like, hey, she has a lot of this, right? So she bought this new house with the pool and everything. But the right next to the house. So the next door houses it was just a lot. There was no.
Okay.
So.
Vacant
So
lot.
the ex-wife and I went and we banged in the balcony.
Yes.
It's like out and open and shit.
I have a pipe dream of being able to have sex on the beach, even though I have always
that's
concerned
grindy,
myself with like the sand situation
Yeah.
because I think that would hurt. Obviously, you learned last time Mariah was on that the pH levels down there are very delicate. But I still think it'd be worth it. I'd take a UTI if I got to fuck on the beach any day. Hell yeah. But I also have this weird, okay, this is my biggest kink, I think. I like to fuck in public places. I like
not necessarily being watched.
No, I like to be sneaky.
Like
I like
you like the rush.
I like the
The
rush
sexual
of it.
thrill.
It's the sexual thrill. Yes, it fucking is. All of it. All of it. I hope you're watching this because that was fucking.
Because I don't know what the
rain
fuck
down
just rained
on
over
me.
me.
Rain down on me with all the dick. Hey.
Just her. Anyway.
He needs a handsome gentleman. So, I mean, I'm not against it. Also, a pipe dream to join the Mile High Club. I know those bathrooms on airplanes are small.
Yeah, I always thought about it.
And you might be concerned about the germs. I know you don't like germs.
You're confusing. You're confusing both of the hosts of the Beehive. I don't care about germs.
Oh yeah, it's Justin who doesn't even like to wear headphones. I don't want to touch it. I don't know whose head it's been on.
We love them.
I wiped these off before you came.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I didn't. Good, because I didn't. Anyways, yeah. So. Yeah.
You said no, I didn't.
Are you interested in...
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Next time Justin's on here, I'll be like,
yo, we did. I saw her.
Clorox wipes, man. Put those fuckers on. Are you interested in role play?
Yes, I am. Now, I think I got the wrong idea about role play. Is because I thought that role play was, let's pretend we meet at a bar.
That's a form of role play. And like meeting your spouse and you go up to her and be like, hey, I'm Eduardo.
My name is...
What's your name?
I see what you did there.
What? Do you want to be Juan instead?
Yo! Hold on!
I'm number one! I'm number one!
Hold on. This is why we're like, our fucking birthday's the same day. Because, first of all, I was going to give you shit about saying Eduardo, but because I was like, hey, what, because I'm Mexican, I got to have a Mexican name? Yeah. But, yo, in my head, I was going to say, I'm Juan. And then you fucking said it.
We're vibing on the same frequency, my brother.
But hold on.
I don't know what that was. My alter ego came out there.
Okay. So role playing is what? It's kind of like making out and doing all this shit. Because I am down to make out for hours and not have sex.
that is foreplay. That is like what builds up to the actual act of sex, and that's important. So
you're into
foreplay.
That.
Yeah.
God damn, we're the same person, dude.
Eating pussy's foreplay. Blowjobs are foreplay. You know what I mean? Like, you need something to build up to the final climax.
Yeah.
Thank you. Especially because it's a lot harder for women to orgasm from penetration.
Yeah.
You know, you need some stimulant there. Hello.
You know what's... I had a friend once. Well, I still my friend. Obviously, I won't say who.
Is his name Juan?
He told me once that he was hooking up. I think it was his girl. She ended up being his girlfriend, but they were hooking up for one of the first times, and he realized that when he was inside of her, she was playing with herself, right?
Yep.
And to that, like, he told us the story, and he said, I slapped her hand, and I said, let me do that.
Oh,
And
no.
yo, but hold on. And I was like,
Boo to the male
but I was like, no, dude.
You let her
I'm
be
like,
that
hey,
dirty little
I'm
girl.
like, in my head, I'm like, hey, dumbass, she's trying to help you. And I was like, how? I'm like, why can you just like, I'll take care of that. I was like, I
Obviously,
don't
you're
think
not.
that's how he works.
And
though.
obviously, he wasn't.
Yeah, shout out to Dre.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just kidding. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him.
damn.
Somebody at work.
I didn't say it.
Somebody
I didn't say
somebody
it.
at work.
I'm pointing at him. I didn't say it. No. So role play is like acting out a fantasy that you have. Like some men. Like, what's your biggest fantasy? Some guys.
You guys sound like a pony, but that's just.
You're supposed to be the pony, my
Fuck
dude.
if I have a unicorn.
You're supposed
But
to be
mine
a
is
pony.
down there.
Giddy up, girl. Giddy up. No. So like like what you were talking about, meeting your significant other or your already partner in a bar and pretending you don't know each other. That's one form of role play.
That
But
sounds
also,
exhausting, by the way.
it's fun though. It's fun.
Is it?
It is very fun. It kind of reignites this spark. Like,
Can you imagine?
It's like re-meeting your person all over again.
Can you imagine you go role play with your spouse or whatever, and you're like, hey, what's so cool? And she turns around and says, hey, I'm already with my boyfriend. You're like,
Yeah, sorry.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm taken. Turn around.
She's like, ew.
No
way.
interest there.
Let me
Sorry,
put a
bud.
fake ring on myself.
And then
Anyway.
she'll be like, I'll see you later.
Yes.
It's the chase. Maybe that works for some people though, because a lot of people do like the chase portion. They like to be chased. They like to chase, etc.
So maybe that's what I was confused. I like foreplay.
But
a lot.
also, like,
Role play
roleplay
sounds
is dressing
exhausting.
up too. So, like, some
Exhausting.
women will like wear a sexy little maid outfit, and
Oh yeah, I mean I'm down with it.
Yeah.
I just like if she's into it, I'm down, but I'm not gonna fucking.
bitch, I'm strictly into role playing. Look, he's role playing right now. Which of these do you need to set the mood? Candles, slow music, dimmed lights, and absolutely nothing. I'm going to make up my own answer and say foreplay.
Taylor Swift. Oh, what?
I'm feeling 22.
Oh, dude, that shit always comes out in my head. Because you know why? Because you know how sometimes you talk to yourself in your head?
All the time.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Even when I'm here.
Yeah.
But sometimes I said to myself, you know, I go, I don't know about you. And like instantly I go, but I'm feeling 22.
I just thought of that Taylor Swift song because I feel like as you get older, you need to revert back to that 22-year-old state of mind and be like, yeah, my dick's still as good as my 22-year-old's one. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I'm still 22.
I don't know.
Let's
Hold
get
on.
it.
What was the question?
Which of these things do you need to set the mood? And I said foreplay because, again, that is very important.
Yeah,
A little sensual touch, maybe like a look across the room, like, hey, I'm going to bend you over later. Oh, woof.
Dude, you're like angel with boobs. I mean, I got my own, but I'm saying.
Is it easy to make you blush? I make myself blush, okay? With the half of the shit that comes out of my mouth, I'm like, did you just say that? Yes, you did.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it takes.
You're blushing right now. Look at your rosy cheeks. Hi. Oh, how would you describe your first kiss? Not good.
Like ever?
Yeah. Mine was in, okay, well, we really want to go back. Okay, so this again goes towards my childhood trauma or whatever because I was always seeking
dude,
attention
you're not
from
gonna
the
say you were
opposite
13,
sex.
are you?
I was 5. But it was like an innocent thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I always was like boy crazy from the earliest age. And it was my dad's
You
best
coming on to me right now?
Yeah, totally. It was my dad's best friend's son. And we were both 5 years old. Playing
Hey, at
on the
least you're
swing
finding your
set
age.
in the backyard.
You
and
what?
it playing on the swing set in
Okay,
the
okay.
backyard. Just an innocent thing. Like
Swing.
everybody like had that's a special position. The spider monkey. Spider monkey that bitch on the swing. Hello. But point is, we were not doing that at 5 years old. It was just like first peck on the
Yeah.
lips, very innocent, but our parents saw and come
Yeah.
running out and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Yeah. But that's
first
Hold on, you
real
can't
kiss.
count that as your first
No,
kiss.
well,
though.
if you put it, you know.
Like everybody else did. I was probably kissing my cousins like that.
See, so it's normal.
When you're 5,
Maybe
yeah.
not your cousins, but
When you're 5, you don't know.
you don't know. You're
I
right.
kissed my cousin till I was like last year. Just
But I
kidding.
was always a very curious cat, even from a very young age. Like, I was that little kid that was making her Barbies fuck. You know what I mean? Sorry, Ma. Sorry, Ma.
Your mom listens to this?
For sure. And she's proud.
Yo, first of all, you should have told me she was coming. Or not coming. She was gonna listen.
She's in Mexico right now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's not gonna stop her from listening though.
But my first real kiss, I guess, was in 7th grade. Because obviously I knew what I was doing. And I was like, oh, I want to kiss
How
this
the
boy.
fuck do you know you were doing?
We both had braces. And he had
Yo.
corn stuck in his braces. It was not good. And at that age, it's like, what do you do with your tongue? It's like, there's so many movements.
Yo, did you used to kiss with your eyes open?
No.
Oh,
Did you?
I used to. I was like this. I was like this. No, I was like this. Until I was like, maybe I should close my fucking eyes, dude.
every partner you kiss is kind of like, do I keep my eyes open
But
now?
you know what though? But I
Do we
remember.
lock eyes?
Hold on. But I remember. I remember that I was kissing with my eyes open, and then I was and then obviously in every show like you see on TV, they will close their eyes, and I remember clearly. I asked my mom. I said, "Yo, why do they close their eyes when they kiss?" And my mom literally said this to me, because if you don't, you're like this. And I was like, yo, that makes sense. Because she was like, because if you don't, you're cross-eyed. I was like, yo, that makes sense.
Your little girlfriend in 7th grade, he's going cross-eyed. She's done kissing him. She goes and tells her girly friends. She's like, I really liked him before, but now I'm not sure if he's
This
remedial
guy's
or
got
not.
Down syndrome.
I don't know if he's remedial or not.
I think Angel's on the spectrum.
I think we all are. Hey, how do you feel about varying temperatures in the bedroom? Like
About
using varying
You almost
temperatures.
pulled my fucking-
If you guys aren't watching this, you need
How
to
do
go
you-
find this on YouTube
How do you
because
feel about what?
varying temperatures in the bedroom. I guess that just means like, have you ever used ice or hot wax in your experience?
No.
See, it's a pipe dream of mine to be able to pour hot wax onto someone, like candle wax, be like, burn, bitch, how's that feel? And then, maybe not. But ice cubes are good. Ice cubes are good.
Yeah,
you
but
put it in your navel.
here's my thing though. But no, I get it. But here's my thing. If I was foreplaying, right? Because that's what I like, and then I just go and then I just go, I want to go get the ice tray. You're like, I'm sorry, what? You're like, you're on top of me, dumbass. I'm like, I know. or what if
I literally have lived that experience.
what if I was just making out with somebody and things are getting heat, he knows,
yeah.
and then I just go, let me go check on the wax. You're like, what? Like, bitch, you're on top of me already.
It takes time for wax to melt, so it's like one of those, like an eyebrow waxer. You got to turn that on like an hour
That's
before.
what I'm saying, though. So now you put different alarms and you watch. It's like you put the alarm when you start the heater, or you started burning the thing, and then the alarm was like,
You
all right,
just
this
gotta
is when we
light the
start
candles
making.
early.
This is when we start making out, and then when you go the next bing, you're like, oh, or you're like, and next thing, hold on, and then next thing you know, you're like, and then you go, and, hold on, listen, you're like this, and then you hear, he's like, oh, I'll be back.
It's the timer. We're on a set
It's the
schedule.
microwave.
It's like the ladies with their ovulation schedules, except for your tray maker or wax heater.
My own ovulation.
But I've literally lived that scenario that you described. It's literally like, okay, we're getting into it. Let me go get the ice tray.
Dude, your fucking sex encounter should be a movie. But honestly, it'll be like a comedy.
I should have my own
people just
fucking
fucking
MTV
laugh.
reality show. I should be on TLC because I know that I need some tender love and care, okay?
There you go.
Send it my way. Oh, but you put the ice in the belly button.
No, it doesn't matter where you put it. It's like, do I bring the ice with me?
No, because then it melts.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you're on a restricted time limit.
But that's what I'm saying. My thing is like, at one point where I'm like really into it, I have to go, I'll be right back.
You know, it'd be really funny.
I'm gonna go get
Is if you like did the deed and you almost get them there, and then you're like, let me go get the ice tray.
Exactly.
Like,
Or
hold on.
But no, you know what? It should be my buffering. Before I come, I'm like, I gotta stop and go get the ice, and then.
Well, that's so you can keep going.
That's right,
There
sister.
you go.
And then she'll have blue nipples because of the ice, and I'll have blue balls because I'm not coming. Yeah, what's the difference between that one and this one?
This is my telephone.
Yeah,
This is your vagina is calling.
Oh, okay.
Or in this
My
case,
vagina?
your blue
Blue balls.
blue blows. Oh. Oh, no. Would you ever try electrostimulation? No, for me, no. What now?
What is that?
I'm open. It's where they shock you.
Yeah, fuck that. What am I, fucking cow?
Well, are you wearing leather or rubber? You should always be wearing rubber, my friends.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I have really nice lingerie.
First of all, why would you be wearing anything?
What? Maybe that. I don't know. They make those like body latex suits. I just think of American Horror Story, honestly. But
Dude, but are you into men wearing that?
no. And then for me too, like lingerie is expensive, right?
Yeah.
And so I only will wear lingerie for a special occasion because it just gets taken off anyway.
Which is having sex at church or something like that.
I had my nitty gritties on that day. Not my what do they call the magic underwear?
Oh, dude, the first time
your garments. I don't wear garments.
The first time I slept with my ex-wife, and we did, and I mean it, slept because we didn't have sex. She was like, just so you know, it was like a what do you call a one night stand. But obviously we kept on seeing each other, but it was like, just so you know, we're not having sex. I was like, okay. It was probably the last time I wore tidy whities. I was like, first of all, I wasn't counting on this was gonna happen, and now I'm over here laying in bed with this gorgeous woman with a kickstand because I can't even fucking turn around, and I'm not gonna fucking take care of it, and I'm wearing the dumbest underwear that can be.
She's probably rolled over on one side, like, why won't he spoon me? And he's like, I
no,
can't. I'm gonna peg you if I do.
Spooning, I was. I'm just saying. It was probably like the middle part was like more out, so I don't poke it.
There is a kickstand. Okay, well, for Halloween.
Now it's all boxers. Anyway.
Have you ever used, what the fuck? I don't even know what that is. A chastity device?
Yo, the one with, so the panties have like and I think for the men too, they have like a lock.
Do they still have a hole to pee out of?
Yeah, isn't that like fucking medieval ages
I
and
thought
shit?
it was. Do they still make? I'm sure in like third world or developing countries, they still have some form of.
Yeah, I
chastity
want my next
belts.
girlfriend to wear that while I ride a horse to go see her.
Are you
And
in your knight and
I have
armor?
I have to put my sword and my fucking shield down.
Well, you
before
can't forget your sword.
my sword.
Your sword.
Yeah.
You can't forget his sword. Make sure you bring that.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
ever leave it at home. Which of these would you bring into the bedroom? Whipped cream, ice cream, chocolate syrup, or oysters?
What the fuck?
I think maybe that's on
I
the
think
list.
she has her own oyster, right?
Because, yeah, she does. But I think maybe that's only on the list because I've heard oysters are like an aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
I'm
true.
super down with whipped cream.
Super down with whipped
Yeah,
cream
give me
too.
my
and
sugar.
whippets. Buy some nitrous.
No, whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip it good.
Use some actual whipped cream. Whip it up into
In
shape.
shape.
Yes.
Move forward.
Whip it
Go
real
ahead.
good.
It's not too late. Ding, 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 ding.
I think chocolate syrup would be fun, but it'd be messy and sticky. You'd have to do a post-sex shower.
You whip it on the toes?
Whip it. I don't like toes. I like my toes being sucked, but I am not sucking somebody else's
I know.
toe.
I'm saying for me though.
Oh.
That you put that in whipped cream.
Oh.
Maybe we're cooking something here.
Have you ever had an office romance?
No. I'm a fucking construction worker. There's no offices around me.
You're not fucking Steve in one of the porta potties?
No.
There's extra
I do it on
Listerine in there.
I do it on my excavator.
Yeah.
That's my office. No, I don't think I ever have.
That was the last question.
This is
Yeah. Have you ever had an office
Fuck,
romance?
we're
I've
boring.
never had an office romance, but I did meet my ex-husband at 18 when we both worked at Chick-fil-A. And then we could have had our own spin-off
Shout
reality
out.
show because we rented an apartment and we had two roommates who both also worked at Chick-fil-A. So everybody in the house was
I was
all...
getting free chicken.
Yeah, but we all came home smelling like fried chicken too. So it's like, you want to go mow down on some fried chicken? Like,
Yo, does that gross you out nowadays or no?
no, I actually had Chick-fil-A last night. But if you saw my Snapchat, I was in the drive-thru, and I even was like talking about this. I was like, I don't know why I come to Chick-fil-A. I worked there for 6 years of my fucking life.
Damn, 6 years?
Yeah, I got hired on at 15. And when I moved to California, Sacramento, the owner of the Chick-fil-A in Utah even got me a job at another Chick-fil-A there. So I went and managed one in Sacramento. Alta Arden, hey, shout out.
Well, at least you were.
Yeah. I mean, I was always a
Manager.
very, very hard worker. But, and Chick-fil-A takes pretty good care of their employees despite, like, their stereotypes. Because, anyways. But, yeah, I was thinking about that because I was peering in. I was in the drive-thru, and God knows it's a whole fucking maze just to, like, get your food. And they have, like, a line of workers outside actively taking your order and payment as you're driving through the drive-thru. And I'm looking in, and I see a Chick-fil-A worker sitting at one of the tables eating his chicken on his break. And I was like, my God, that just triggered me. Why am I paying this fucking company for some fucking chicken? And I am a very nice person.
Yeah.
You know this. I get along with mostly everyone. But there is one peeve of mine that just puts me over the goddamn edge. Because I worked in fast food for so long, I know exactly how long it takes to make some fresh fucking fries, okay? Don't be giving me those stale-ass cardboard cold fries.
Favorite fries?
Yeah, I like McDonald's.
God damn it,
I
we're the
do.
same. Did I just smack you in your own fucking head?
But you can't, I don't know, McDonald's is awful, but it's got the best fries and the best Coca-Cola. And I like their hot fudge sundaes.
Somebody I know used to say that.
Yeah, I like their hot fudge sundaes, but they don't do nuts anymore. They did
You know
away with the nuts.
You know what I do? So, are you the kind of person that orders the same thing every time?
Yeah.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's usually like a double quarter pounder with no ketchup and pickles, or like a nugget
Disgusting.
meal. Yeah, a nugget meal. I don't like. Well,
me
I
out.
don't mind
Hear me out.
ketchup, but they overload it with the ketchup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
No.
2 McDoubles, no pickles, large fries, large Powerade,
See, no pickles.
no pickles.
See, both
I
of
thought
us
you
no,
said pickles.
No pickles and no ketchup.
Ah,
Holy fucking shit!
God damn
Are we
it,
the
dude.
same person?
Yo, so 2 McDoubles, sometimes 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 McDoubles, no pickles, large fries, large Powerade, 6-piece chicken nuggets with honey mustard,
Yes.
and an ice cream cone.
I like their creamy ranch. I'm a ranch
Fuck that.
fiend.
That's like
I
I'm-
do
like I'm
like.
eating cum.
I like that. That's a very well seasoned cum because I have not
Yo,
tasted
if I
any
say
like
that's
that.
something that I'm embarrassed, you don't have to make it worse. Anyway.
I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna change my own rating now because I am a little bit of a freaky deek, and
Yeah.
our friend Angel needs
I'm
to
okay.
broaden his horizons.
What do you mean? Like, I'm down with most of everything.
I know, but get out there.
I've gotten a finger in the butt. You kidding me?
I think
I've had my.
I've given some fingers in the
I've
butt.
had my salad tossed. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, hey,
But don't fucking
I've tossed someone's salad before.
rusty trombone. Are you serious? I'm out there. Like when I mean, sometimes I see people that are talking about their sex, and I go, "You're a virgin.
Yeah.
Like that's how you, and that's all you need."
Well, I couldn't imagine doing the same thing every time that you have sex, especially if you're married in like a 3-decade long relationship. I mean, I feel like this is good because, like, again, you need to be open and transparent with your partner and be able to voice like, hey, like, I'd like to try something new. Like, it shouldn't be awkward. That's your fucking partner. And,
Yeah.
if you can't have those conversations with them, like, obviously you can't have them with anybody. And then that raises some other issues. But you know what I mean? I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm busting your balls. I'm just excited
I
for
do
your
that myself.
next wild experience. You'll have to tell me all about it. We'll be the gabbing girls that just gossip. Yes.
Dude, of all these episodes gonna be sexual like this?
No, they don't have to.
I don't care. I don't. Hey, it's your fucking audience, not
You know,
mine.
the more episodes we put out, the more sexual they are.
Yeah, I do. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Especially now that she's back.
I don't mean
You guys,
it to be.
I know, but
But
I
it literally-
think it's now that she's back and you guys are talking about this and that. I was like, I'm at work and I got you guys in my ears and I'm like, why do I have an erection? But that's beyond the point. I'm just like, now it's like this wasn't happening before, and now it's like this guy. No, but now I'm like, this is like. It's gotten to the next level, and that's why. Sorry, Mariah, but these are officially the female version of the other side of the Beehive. You fucked up.
Angel and I have way
By
too
not
much in
answering my
common.
text.
We're both just the same person. Except he
that's
doesn't do
right.
weird,
Yo, that's
horrible
weird.
robot.
That's weird.
Yeah,
We're
it's
literally the same person.
I know, that's cool though. I think it's cool. I don't think it's weird. I think it's fucking cool.
No, I think it's weird because how many times you get to do that in your lifetime?
Well, every person that comes into your life comes. See what I did there? Comes into your life for a reason. So
Yeah.
I mean, we just might be like twin flame. Look at us. Look at us. But to the more sexualized hard talks, I feel like now that Sarah's back, we've made Thursdays our recording days no matter what. So we've kind of gotten to a routine. And I haven't had as many guests on because I feel like we're just trying to get our flow
Because they can't
back.
top me.
No, you're the best.
They can't.
But
They can't.
we're getting
reverse Cowgirl
we're getting
me.
into a flow again. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Heavy
so
flow.
whatever, heavy flow. Whatever Sarah says, like we just banter back and forth. It's all impromptu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I guess sex is just both on our brains at all times. I don't know.
Well, it's same here. We're the same person. But also, it's like I think it's when you see sexuality in a funny way. I think it takes it to another level too. Because now you don't take anything so serious.
Well, and it takes away some of the uncomfortable parts of it.
And I got to I've said it many times. I got to a point in my last relationship that I was like, yo, what do you think about this? Like, I want to do this, and it was I'm down. It was, maybe let's try it. And maybe it was a thing that I would enjoy, but it was just like, it's like, doesn't do much for me eating ass.
Yeah.
But, it was like, okay, but then I'll do it.
Did you know that the male orgasm is in the anus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that shouldn't be so weird to men because some men who have that toxic masculinity, you know what I mean? They're like, no, that's gay. That's gay. It's like, no, it's not. Like, you need to expand your mind, my brother, because
there was a one time a friend of ours. There's 5 of us and they're very open, right? Now it's kind of awkward because I'm the only one with no wife, but whatever. It is what it is.
Third wheel all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh.
You could be the third in their relationship.
But hold on. But we were talking about another friend of mine. We're talking about this other guy who's his birthday today. Shout out to him.
Happy birthday.
About a finger in the butt, right?
Yeah.
And his wife would say, "I'm down to do it," and he was like, "Fuck that! You guys kidding me?" And I was like, the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And then my other friend would say like, dude, if you haven't done it, you gotta try. I mean, if you don't, and the thing that I say all the time is like, it's your wife.
Right.
You're not asking a stranger to do this.
Right.
Like, it's your wife, and then she'll say yes or no. Like, you know what?
And you
It
should
is
be the
what it
most
is. And you guys have been
comfortable
together
with
for
that
over
person.
20 years, so like, what else are you gonna say that is like, ooh, that's too much?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen at 23 years.
No,
or 22,
there shouldn't
whatever
be
they are.
limits.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So he finally. So we used to be a part of this, or we still are, this Snapchat group.
Yeah.
And then she texted me and this other guy and says, "Hey, ask so and so about finger in the butt."
Mm-hmm. And he loved
And
it.
so when we got together, I said, "Oh, so you gotta?" Oh, I think it was through text. I was like, so you got it? You finally got the finger?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." And then my friend and I were texting on the other side, and was like, "We gotta roast this motherfucker."
Yeah.
And
Did
so,
he send firework emojis?
No, hold on. So he would say, "Yes, I did get it." And now, and then I texted. I was like, "Well, you're gay." He was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Who the fuck does that shit?" And then my other buddy's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? What's wrong with you?" It's like, "No, you guys told me." We're like, "Yeah, but we've never done it. That's weird." And we're like,
weird.
"Fuck you guys." And they was like, "No, dude, it's like the best thing ever." Like, I don't
He's like, that was rude. That was rude. You hurt my little man feelings.
No, dude, I'm down to try whatever.
Well, we're expanding our minds and our buttholes. Oh my God.
Yo, this is almost 2 hours?
Yes, we're going to end it
Fucking
here.
crazy.
You guys, thank you so much for listening. Angel, thank you for being on once again. This was a fucking funny episode.
Thanks for letting me reverse cowgirl you.
I still don't know what that means. Obviously, I've done it, but I just like cannot visualize like where we all go.
I'll draw you some things upstairs.
Some diagrams.
Does this place still have?
Yes.
Once we turn this off, I gotta get to work. I don't know.
I know. Well, so yeah, okay. Well, no, you don't want to hear the most recent story.
No.
We don't have time anyways, but we'll share next time because Angel will be back.
Sorry about the almost 2 hours of episode, but
why are you apologizing to them? This was
pure
fucking
gold.
fire.
This is pure gold.
Pure fucking gold.
So it's my favorite blonde, but that's what she calls herself. So whatever. Mm-hmm. Is she ever gonna be in this? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
She'll be here next time you're here.
Next 5 weeks.
Yeah, next 5 weeks, fam. Stay tuned. So, that being said, where can the peoples find your podcast on Instagram and the socials and to listen?
You can find us at The Other Side of the Beehive on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And then you can find me, Angel Cervera, on Facebook, and Ange Cervera, that's Cervera, on Instagram. And I also have maybe I should start giving my, how does that work? Give away your Snapchat? Just random people follow you?
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I almost did it.
Don't do it.
I don't even know what's mine.
I know I have so many different handle names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See,
for
it's
each
weird.
platform.
Yeah.
But I accidentally gave my, it was kind of accidental because it was just like a sharing post. Because everything
after
automatically.
This episode, I don't think anything you do is accidental.
Shit finds me. What do you mean?
Anyway, so what happened?
My life is anyway. So I accidentally shared my Snapchat to Twitter. And I am not even fucking kidding you. I had
Dick
like,
pics?
oh my God, yes. Like I had like,
maybe I should share it.
like 60 different like random men and females like
Yo,
dropping into my messages.
Relax, dude.
Yeah, relax. Like literally. Like
Dude, hold on. First of all, I don't have.
I had to make my Snapchat private again because it was so many people.
I don't have that. Wow, what is it called? That pride of saying like I'm gonna send a dick pic. Like I never did that to my ex.
A lot of them were just like, "Hey, girl, you want to fuck?" Or like, "No," because
Right,
you know me.
I mean,
like, I need a conversation. I said.
Hey, there's no foreplaying with that fucker.
Yeah, no, definitely not. A 3-pump chump right there. Look.
Don't show up with your fucking candle wax.
Your handle, Curly Q97. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Shout out to Quinn.
Yeah. But I mean, I have a hard time like meeting. I can't like start an intimate relationship with someone if I've never met them before. Like some people are able to do that online, and I need to have that organic interaction or first time meeting in person. You know what I mean? I it's just hard for me. Sorry, guys. So sorry you didn't get any responses, but not sorry because you probably would have either A, not done a good job, 2, murdered me and buried me in the desert, or 3, just
you didn't have a good day.
Maybe giving me an STI, and I'm not down for that. Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever. I protect my cube. This is my square. This is my, anyways.
It's more of a triangle, but you know. Yeah, can we do that on YouTube?
Should we do that for our picture after? See, okay, how do you do your triangle? Sarah was like, "That's not it." I was like, "Well, this is like a vagina triangle.
This is pussy.
This is
like for us Mexicans.
Regular
this is
geometrical triangle."
But that's not geometrical either.
I mean, anyway. If you want to give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook, you can find us at Hard Talks with B&H. We're also on Twitter at Hard Talks with B1. And if you want to jump onto our Patreon, we have a lot of, if you thought this was raunchy, I mean, we have a Patreon for a reason because there are just some things that can't be posted to all platforms. So you can find all the links and our YouTube.
Back.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. You know what that means?
No. I just said yeah.
Might be too urban.
Yeah, I
like
guess.
Get your back, like get your money.
Oh,
Make
yeah,
your money.
get my back. I am getting my back.
That's right.
You can find all the links for our YouTube and Patreon on our Instagram at Hard Talks with B&H. But that being said, y'all,
Thank you for having me.
I'll see you in a month and a week.
Yeah,
My dear friend, Nux. Have a good day, guys. Stay weird. Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Foreplay.
And enjoy your freaking weekend. Bye.
Whoop-de-whoop!
That was
Whoop-de-whoop,
fucking
whoop-de-whoop, whoop.
tits.
Whoop-de-whoop.
That was fucking gold.
Gold, but not like the golden shower.